Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
Hey, what it do? Still with the camera, sound like a little big bounce out. Bounce down, K-Punk through the dope. Hit the top this box, fucking my solidical rim. Tough times don't last, cause people do the love yourself. Call them in the foul out, maybe you matter. Peak game, 84's on West Swing. Alright. So, Raymond Ford, that's what we talking about. I told y'all, man, I love boxing. I don't really like talking about the mainstream people too much. I talk about the mainstream people because that's what a lot of the people want me to talk about. I like talking about the unknowns, right? So Raymond Ford, a fighter that fights at 130. I think he's 2 fights into 130. Has been looking pretty sharp since he moved up. Coming off that Nick Ball loss. He moved up, fought a, good scrap, and then he just fought another one where he put BTA on, this other fight, I forgot his name. So Raymond Ford been looking sharp, man. He's looking for an opportunity, right? He wants the win of Shaki Foster versus Stephen Kubo Fulton. He wants that fight. It's rumored that those two are gonna fight. And generally, I think Raymond Ford kind of deserves that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He making a lot of noise. He a quiet guy, but he been getting out of his comfort zone to try to get these fights made. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Very, very skillful guy. I think he should be trying to bark up that tree and pause and try to get, a Shaki Foster. I think that's a good fight. There's been a rivalry between the two as of late. They've been talking, back and forth. So we shall see. Shaki Foster is a big 130-pounder. Raymond Ford is, I won't say he a decent size, but I think skill-wise, he got the skills to cause some problems for Shaki Foster if they were to fight. You know what I mean? I think that's the fight to make at 30. I know he talked about he want to fight Tank. Raymond Ford don't need to get in there with no damn Tank. I'm telling you, Tank will stop that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know Raymond Ford a dog, but, every dog got a limit. Every dog got his day. And, you a dog and you get in there with a gorilla. Tank gonna knock that boy out. He gonna make that boy have a perm. I'm sorry. I don't see Raymond Ford being able to, do anything with Tank. He don't got the power to mess with no Tank. He got skills though, and the thing I like about him is he active with his hands. Like he ain't holding nothing back. Ain't no safety on his Glock. He gonna shoot. You know what I mean? That's what it is. When I'm not referring to him actually shooting. I'm talking about him actually letting his hands go. Like he gonna try. You know what I mean? He gonna let them hands go. You know what I mean? So that's why I respect his mentality as a fighter, because he not a dude that got his hands in his pockets. He gonna throw some hands, and hey, if he get caught with something, he get caught with something. But I just think like him talking about Tank, no. But I would like to see him and Lamont Roach. I think that's a good fight as well. I don't really see him too much talking about Lamont Roach like that. Maybe that's a fight he trying to avoid. I don't know, but I think that's a great fight, him and Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? At 30. You know what I'm saying? 2 skillful guys. I do think Lamont Roach will stop him though. So this is why I like these young up and coming fighters, because it's like it's so much wreck out there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna keep it 1,000. Like I like it a lot. Pause. So we shall see how this thing go. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing this dude, possibly get these fights. He got a stay busy fight coming up. Fight on that card, do his thing, and then boom. Hopefully he can get a big name after that. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Moscow.